continuing on with my 31 movies of Halloween. Today I'm going to talk about a movie that I was pleasantly surprised by. Chernobyl Diaries from 2012. It's a horror movie about a group of people who go into the Forbidden Zone, because that's the smart thing to do, isn't it? So in case you didn't know about Chernobyl, in 1986 there was a nuclear disaster which required people to literally grab whatever they could and leave. There was no time, and the place has been abandoned ever since. So this movie starts out actually kind of like a rom-com, like this fun music's playing in the background. Oh, these people are taking photos and joking. Chris has a girlfriend named Natalie, and they're out exploring Europe, and they have a third wheel friend, Amanda, who's along for the journey. They stop in Kiev, Ukraine to visit Chris's brother, Paul, and their plan is to go to Moscow, where Chris intends on proposing to Natalie. Paul suggests they go on an extreme tour of Pripyat, and if I mispronounce it, I'm sorry, but it's an abandoned town which is near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Chris doesn't want to go. He'd rather stay on course and go to Moscow, but Paul really wants to go. So the friends go and meet up with a tour guide named Yuri. And they're also joined by another couple, a Norwegian Zoe and Australian Michael. Don't mock my Australian accent.
I think I hear a dingo eating your baby.
You know that's a true story. Lady lost a kid.
Yuri seems like a cool guy. He said he's done this before many times, taking people on extreme outings and all that to this area near Chernobyl, which again, insane, but to each their own. So Yuri and crew get into this van and they drive down this road. But they come to this roadblock. Yuri gets out and speaks with the guards, and they tell him he can't pass. So Yuri's like, well, we can't go this way. We're going to go another way. Yuri goes his special way, and he stops, and he gets out of the van and calls everybody to come to the small river. He puts his hand in, and he acts like it's being attacked. And he jumps up. It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's jerky.
Jerky, you jerk.
Jerky, you jerk, says the Aussie. Wallaby, kangaroo, Vegemite. I would love to visit Australia one day. You guys have cool accents, okay? I'm doing my best. So they all get a good laugh, and they notice this deformed, mutated, weird-looking fish. It appears to be dead, but it moves. I would take this as a sign that we should not go any further, but of course they're like, you know what? Let's keep going. We already made it this far. So Yuri and the people stop at this small park with some rides. They take photos of buildings and apartments and the windows in the apartment. When they're inside one of these abandoned buildings, which again, everything is just as they left it, after years of having to run at the very last minute. While everybody's taking photos and talking, Yuri's off to the side and he notices like some smoldering ashes and he kicks it over with his foot and he said, you know, it's getting dark, we got to get going. Oh, that accent sucked. That wasn't even good.
You sicken me.
But he said it's getting dark, we better get going. And that's when they hear a noise. And they look down the hallway, this huge bear runs out. So Yuri yells, leave the girl with the broken ankle. And the girl said, my ankle's fine. He kicks it and crushes it and he leaves her there while he runs away, leaving her as bait for the bear. That didn't happen, but that'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I'm sorry. But no, the bear just runs right past him. The bear isn't even fazed. And Yuri mentions that it's kind of weird to see a bear. You know, I've seen dogs and wolves, but never bear. So they all pile in the van, but it won't start. Yuri investigates. Now this part of the van, he actually opens it up inside and the wires are chewed on, basically. So Yuri tries to radio for help, but he can't get in contact with anyone. They decide, should they stay there for the night in this radioactive air with bears around while our car was probably sabotaged? Or do they walk 20 kilometers? And somebody mentions that's 12 or 13 miles, you know, because this is America, okay? We're going to speak American, not this kilometer stuff. I'm being funny, they're in the Ukraine. My point is, I don't understand kilometers, 12 or 13 miles I get. So they hear this strange noise, and this lame American is all upset that Yuri takes out a gun. And Yuri's like, you upset that I have a gun? And the guy's like, yes, no. I guess that's the difference between them and me, because I'm an American too, but you know what? I want more. I want more weapons. This is a bad situation we're in. I want Yuri to have more. Do you have more for me? There's weird stuff going on. And they hear these strange noises outside. Somebody says it sounds like a baby. So Yuri goes out there with his weapon, and Chris said he's going to go with him. And that's where I'll stop the story time because it just gets crazier from there. Now I will say that Chernobyl Diaries, I did not think I would like it. And the reason for that is because sometimes it's really upsetting when they take an actual tragedy and turn it into, you know, a horror movie just to make some money. But this is actually good. I actually enjoy this a lot more than I thought I would. So watch Chernobyl Diaries. Let me know what you thought in the comments if you have seen it. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.